Confirmed. Very good, very good.
Okay, here we are with another class, friends. I want you to know that I have already received many of your reports. I have received your reports in my email address, jerry.englishlanguagecoach@gmail.com. I have received many of your works, and I promise I will check them out during the weekend, right? So you will have the answers next week, I hope. Thank you for being here in class. We have a lot of microphones on, switch them off. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So let's begin our class. Today, I want to do something that I consider to be important for you. I mean, you know that after unit number 8, we were supposed to take the mock test number 4, but we couldn't. It was not possible for us because of the situation, the healthy problems we have here in Europe and the rest of the world. So we couldn't take that exam. And now what I'm doing is to dosify the different part of this exam and use it as practice. One of these part of this mock test number 4 that all the students took last year is going to be the beginning of our class. Let's begin with listening. I'm going to attach to the chat of this Skype class, I'm going to attach the text of the listening. Remember, it was an exam last year, mock test 4, but today we are going to do it as a practice. Give me a second and I will attach this to the chat. Give me a second. Well, this is the first part of the listening. Last year, mock test 4. I'm going to attach now the second part. It's not the second part in reality, it's the continuation of number 1. Give me a second. It is over here. This is it. Good. I don't know if you can see that in the chat, but just in case that you have some problems, because sometimes some students have problems watching the text on the chat, I'm going to send it. Let's see if possible, you know. Sometimes you want to do something and life doesn't allow it. Let's see if I can send it to you by WhatsApp. Let me try to do it because sometimes internet is so difficult, friends. I send this text or the first part of the listening exam to your WhatsApp group. Maybe you have received them. The idea is that if you have received this first part of the listening, read it, and in 1 minute, I cannot give you more So in 1 minute, I need you to read the questions and answer because maybe you need to use the dictionaries or something. So let's do it in 1 minute. I will give you the audio. Good, very good, friends. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Thanks, Manny. Okay, George. Lydia, hello, friend. Thank you. Well, now, friends, now you have the audio for this part of the exam, listening. You have it in the chat here, and you have it also in your WhatsApp group. Listen. Okay, friends, listen to me. Give me a minute. Pay attention to me. You have the audio here in the chat, and you also have the audio in your WhatsApp group. And I want you to repeat this again, right? You know that in the exam you only have 2 repetitions, but today this is not an exam, because last year in the exam, remember this was an exam mock test for last year. In the exam, I remember now that the majority of the students fail question number 5. Question number 5 is about the cat. I'm going to read question 5. On the news, you hear a story about a cat. Where was the cat found? And you have 3 options. Last year in the exam, this part was a disaster. But a disaster. Nobody, with the exception of 3 students, nobody passed number 5. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes, no more, but 2 minutes, for you to listen again at home and give you a chance for analyzing all the questions, but principally number 5. Okay, 2 minutes. Make a good use of that. Very good. Lydia finished. Frank finished. George finished. Mike finished. And Carmen finished. Very good. I think we can check that. I think we can check this exercise. Friends, let's do the following exercise. Listen. You know that this listening part 1 is made up of 8 questions. 8. Okay, Manny finished. 8 questions. So imagine that you are in the exam. We are not, right? We are not. We are at home and we are practicing. But let's self-evaluate our work. Let's imagine that we are in the exam, you are the student, and you are the teacher. The same thing at the same time. You know, because the experience you have in class, that if the exam has 8 questions, you need 5 correct answers. You need 5 correct answers to pass. So let's self-evaluate, right? So we are going to be honest with us. But you don't have to tell anybody if you fail, right? You don't have to tell anybody. It's a secret. But let's evaluate ourselves. Let's begin with number 1. Number 1 says, you overhear 2 people talking in a restaurant. Where has the woman just come from? And they give you 3 options: a supermarket, a hospital, a football match, A, B, or C. What's your answer? What's your opinion about that? For Claudia is A, for George is A, for Lydia is A. For Paula is A. For my friend Mike Naranjo is A, and for Carmen is A, and for Manny is A, and yes, you all, Joanna, A, you have 1 mark, tienen un punto, you have 1 mark. Because A is the correct answer in number 1, a supermarket. Excellent. And you know that this is not easy, yes or no? Because she never mentions supermarket. This is the characteristic of your listening. Let's go to number 2. You hear a man talking about a mobile phone he has bought. What most attracted him to his phone, to this phone? The size, its reliability, or the price? What's your opinion? A, B, C, or D? No, sorry, A, B, or C? For Lydia is A, for Andrea is B, for Claudia is B, for Andrea is B, for Carmen is A, for George is B, Mike is B, friends, and for Manny is B. Okay, the answer is, and for Paula, B. Well, friends, the answer in number 2 is letter A. So if your answer was different, please listen to this again whenever you have a little chance, when you have 2 or 3 minutes, re-listen this, right? Because the answer is the size. The size was the important thing for this man. Let's go to number 3. You hear a man talking on the phone about buying a house. What's the purpose of his call? To apologize, to complain, or to obtain information? A, B, or C? Opinions. Lydia C, George A, Carmen A, Mike C, Claudia C, Joanna A, and Andrea C, Frankie Boy B, and Manny C. We have all the options here, but the correct answer according to Cambridge in number 3 is to obtain information, letter C. So if you have C, you have another mark to obtain information. 4, you hear a teenage girl. Let me stop here. Let me stop because I remember mistakes last year. Teenage is an adjective. Teenager is a noun. So when I say teenager, la adolescente, but teenage girl, la chica adolescente, see that? So here, teenage is an adjective. You hear a teenage girl talking about her hobby. What's she talking about? A computer game, a musical instrument, or a piece of sports equipment? A, B, or C? Opinions. B for Lydia, C for Carmen, B for Claudia, Lydia B, George B, Mike B, Paul Herrera B. Okay, friends, the answer, Joanna B, Frankie Boy C, Andrea B. The answer is B, friends. B for Cambridge. It is a musical instrument. So let's go to number 5. Remember, we need 5 correct answers to pass. Let's go to 5. On the news, you hear a story about a cat. Where was the cat found? This was a problem last year. In a train carriage, on a railway lines, or on a station platform. What's your opinion? A, B, or C? B for Carmen, A for George, C for Manny, C for Claudia, Frankie C, Mike A, Paula C, Albert A. You see how many different answers? Friends, the answer is A. Joanna B is A. The answer in number 5 is A. You have to listen again to this. In number 5, in a train carriage, en un vagón de tren. Well, now let's go to number 6. You hear a woman talking about how she gets ideas for her work. Who's the woman? A novelist, an artist, or a filmmaker? Number 6, opinions. C for George, C for Lydia, C for Frankie Boy, Manny C, Carmen C, and for Joanna is letter C too. Well, according to Cambridge, in number 6, the correct answer is an artist. An artist, letter B. Check it out. In number 6 is letter B, an artist. You have to listen to this again, and in this process, you develop listening skills. 7, you hear 2 people talking. How does the woman feel? She feels surprised or satisfied or relieved. A, B, or C? 7, opinion. C for Lydia, C for Carmen, C for Mike, C for Claudia and George and Paula, and for Frankie and Joanna. Okay, friends, yes, Manny, yes. Letter C is the correct answer in number 7, relieved. She found her keys. Now, let's go to number 8. You turn on the radio and hear a man speaking. What are you listening to? A history program, a science fiction story, or advertisement? A, B, or C? Opinions. Mike C, George C, Lydia C, Albert C, Claudia C, Paula C. Very good, very good. Yes, friends. Carmen C, Manny C. Yes, friends. Frankie Boy C. Yes. C is the correct answer. An advertisement. So you have another mark. And now, imagine that you are the teacher. Let's play the role of the teacher. Remember the classroom with the red color pen. Remember that? You are going to do it now, but in secret. Nobody is going to know. Evaluate yourself. If you have 5 correct answers, you are passing. If not, next time. If you have more than 5, it's because you are extraordinary. If you have 7 correct answers, it's because you are something incredible. If you have 8, what are you doing here, friend? You could be a teacher. Good. Let's go to part number 2. I promise this is the last part of listening, right? Only this one. Part number 2. for you to remember the characteristic of part number 2 in listening exams, I'm going to attach it. I'm going to attach it to the chat. Give me a second. No, I'm making a mistake. First, listening to, here. Have a look. This was the second part of listening last year. I'm going to send it to you by WhatsApp. Let's see if I can today, because sometimes it is rather impossible. Part two. Box for walkers. Maybe you have received it in your WhatsApp group. I'm going to give you 1 minute, no more, friends, but 1 minute for you to read the text and use the dictionaries. And now, listen to the audio. Okay, friends. Now I think all of you have the audio in your WhatsApp group. You have both. You have the text with the spaces in blank, and you have the audio. I'm going to give you 2 extra minutes for you to listen again to the story and fill in the spaces in blank. In these spaces in blank, sometimes you have to use one word, and sometimes you need 2 words, normally 1 or 2. 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, I will check the answers. Tell me when you get ready. Good. Lydia, finished? Claudia finished too. Very good. George finished. Frankie Boy has done it. Carmen has done it. Very good, friends. Manny finished and Albert finished. Very good. Let's check the answers. Mike too. Yes. Let's check the answers, right? Well, it says here, bags for walkers. Rat shop sells bags and other blank number 9 equipment. What did you write in number 9, friends? Camping Lydia, camping Carmen, camping Claudia. Yes, camping. Mike, camping. Andrea, camping. And Paul Herrera, camping. Yes, friends, camping. Yes, George, camping. And Frankie, camping is the word. So, rat shop sells bags and other camping equipment. Correct. You have 1 mark. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. In this occasion, you need, 6 correct answers to pass because they are 10. You have 1. Number 9, it is camping. A backpack could spoil your holiday if it doesn't, what? What did you copy in number 10? Feet for Claudia, feet for money, feet for Paula. Money is with T, feet. Paula feet, Carmen feet, Lydia feet, Mike feet. George, I can't see George, I can't see it. Andrea is feet. Albert is feed, and Manny, okay, and George, okay, George, don't worry, friend, it's normal. Well, the answer is correct, fit, F-I-T, very good. Some people said fit your back, acceptable too, but fit is enough, according to Cambridge. If you copy fit, you have 1 mark. 11, listen to this. A 35 little bag is good for what? A day trip for Lydia, day trip for George, a day trip for Mike, a day trip for Paul Herrera, a day trip for Albert, trip for Frankie, day trip for Claudia. And listen, the correct answer is day trip. But if you write a day trip, Cambridge consider this is the perfection, right? Day trip acceptable, trip is not enough, no es suficiente, trip alone is not enough in the exam. Day trip is good, is acceptable, passing. A day trip is, according to Cambridge, this is the perfect answer. Viaje de un día. Okay, well, now we continue. We go to number 12. It says, an upright bag is recommended for people who are going to what? Climb a lot of hills for George. Climb hills for Mike. Climb a lot of hills for Carmen. Claudia climb hills. Alf, Andrea climbing, and Lydia climbing hills. All the answers are good. All the answers are good because Cambridge accepts climb, climbing, climbing hills, climbing all the hills, acceptable. So you have another mark, Manny. 13, let's go to 13. To protect breakable items, choose a bag with a what? You need 2 words. Solid bottom for George. Solid bottom for Lydia. Solid bottom for Mike. No, leather piece for Mike Naranjo. Solid bottom for Carmen. Solid bottom for Claudia. Solid bottom for Manny. And for Paula Herrera, solid bottom. Listen, according to Cambridge, you can use solid bottom, which is acceptable, Firm, F-I-R-M, firm. Firm button, acceptable. And they accept also a solid base. Imagine that. Yes, they accept that. So I think that all your answers are perfect. You have another mark. Let's go to 14. A bag with blank inside will allow you to separate your belongings. So in number 14, what did you write? 2 compartments for Lydia, 2 compartments for George. George, you need S compartments. Leather base, Claudia. Well, this was the exercise before. Compartments for Carmen, 2 compartments for Paula Herrera, and for money compartments. Yes, Claudia, no, don't worry, friend. Yes, very good. For Frankie, 2 compartments. Yes, listen. Imagine that in the exam, because you know that 2 compartments for Claudia. I was telling you that this was mock test number 4 last year in class, but I want you to know that it was a real exam 4 years ago in Cambridge, you know. And Cambridge accepts 2 compartments or compartments. Imagine that. So all your answers are perfect. You have another mark. Let's go to 15. External pockets can be used to carry tools that are blank or dirty. So here you need an adjective. In 15, you need an adjective. What is it? Sharp for Claudia. Sharp for Lydia. George, don't worry, friend. For the other people, sharp for Frankie Boy. 2 compartments, Albert. This was the previous one, friend. Sharp for Mike. Okay, Carmen, don't worry, friend. Paula Herrera, yes, Paula, this is, you know, we are humans, logically. Friends, but the answer is correct. Sharp. Money, don't worry, friend. Next time. Everybody, the answer is S-H-A-R-P. Sharp. Afilado, con filo. Sharp. Okay, let's go to 16. It is important that shoulder straps are what? What here? A just for Lydia. Just for Mike. Just for Carmen. Just for Georgie Boy. For money is, okay, money. Right, no problem. Easy to adjust for Claudia. Friends, I want you to know that Claudia's answer is the perfect answer. The perfect, not the good answer, no. It's the perfect. Congratulations, Claudia. Yes, easy to adjust. Fácil de ajustar. Easy to adjust. Cambridge accepts adjustable also. But the answer, the perfect one, is Claudia's answer. Easy to adjust. Congratulations, Claudia. Yes. Let's go to number 17. A horizontal bar will prevent shoulder straps from what? 17. From what? I don't see answers. Okay, Lydia, okay. Falling off for Claudia, falling off for Carmen, falling off for Mike. Yes, friends, yes, falling off is the correct answer. Falling off for Paula, yes, friends, Manny, yes. This is the answer, falling off que se caiga, falling off. So everybody falling off is the correct answer, you know, in 17. And let's go to the final one. Padded part, las partes acolchadas, algo así. Padded part of the bag should have plenty of blank so that sweat can escape. What is your answer here? It was difficult last year, you know, very difficult last year. Holes for Mike, holes for Claudia, holes for Manny, and for Paula Herrera, and for Lydia, and yes, 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 for Frankie, but yes, holes. Some people say air holes, acceptable too, yes, but holes, according to Cambridge, is enough, So you have another mark. Friends, listen, now self-evaluate your work. And if you have 6 correct answers, you are passing this exam. This exam is difficult to correct, you know, because every answer has a value of 1 mark. But you know that sometimes in the space in blank, you don't have only 1 word. Sometimes you have 2, right? So in that case, every word has a value of 0.5, right? But if it is possible for you, if you can do it, self-evaluate your work. And I think this is a beautiful moment to stop with this exercise because I don't want to exhaust you with so many exam types exercises. So let's continue with our regular classes. Friends, what? No. We have another things to do because if I don't do it with you, you will be back to the rest of the class. I'm sorry. There is something more that we have to do to be similar to the rest of the classes. Sorry, friends. And this is not listening. This is not listening. This was the first part of the use of English in the mock test 4 that we never take. I'm going to attach it to the chat. Use of English part 1. Maybe you remember the characteristic of use of English part 1 in all your exams. They give you a text with the spaces in blank, and then they give you options A, B, C, D, and you have to select the adequate one. For me, this is a pain in the neck, you know. Let's attach it here. I think this is the one first. This is the first part, you know, with the spaces in blank, etc. And now they give you a second paper with the possible options. Let me attach it to the chat. Give me a minute. Here you are. Anyway, friends, I'm going to send it to the WhatsApp. Let me try now. But you have the chance to be reading this. Markets. I think that now you have all these things in your WhatsApp group. Have a look. Good. I'm going to give you some minutes to do this. Remember, this was the mock test number 4 last year. It is a real exam, so take it seriously, right? I will wait for you. As soon as you finish, send me a little message. I don't want to press you with the results. Good. George finished. Lydia finished. Frank finished. Carmen finished. Manny and Albert and Mike. Okay, I think we can check the answers of this exercise. Market was the first part of the use of English in the mock test number 4 last year. It says markets in practically any country in the world. You are, and you have the options, 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D. What is your answer, friends? Well, it says for Lydia is letter D. And for Carmen D, and for George, letter D. And for Frankie is letter D. And for Claudia too. Andrea, sure. True. Letter D, yes. And Mike is letter D. Friends, you are right. All the answers are correct because in number 1, according to Cambridge, the perfect choice is letter C, sure. In practically any country in the world, you are sure to find a market somewhere. Markets have been with us since, in number 2, A, B, C, or D, opinions. A for Lydia. A for Paula and George, C. For George is letter C. For Mike is A. For Carmen is letter C. For Andrea is letter C. For Claudia is letter C too. And for Frankie is letter A. Well, friends, according to Cambridge, the perfect answer in number 2 is ancient. A. Since ancient times. That is what they say. We don't say antique times, old times. Well, old times, yes, it exists, but with another meaning. Past times exist, but with other meaning. Ancient times is when we refer to history, right? When you refer to history, we say ancient times. Well, let's go to number 3. It says, and arose wherever people needed to exchange the goods they produced. For example, a farmer may have exchanged a cow for tools, but just as times have, what is your option in number 3? A, B, C, or D? A for Andrea, 3A for Mike, 3A for Lydia. For Carmen is A2, and for Claudia is A, for Albert is A. The majority of students, George A, Manny A. Yes, friends, you are right. In number 3, the correct option is changed. Yes, but just as times have changed, so have market practice. Así también so. Have market practices. So, well, in number 4, A, B, C, or D, what's your opinion in number 4? For Lydia is letter D. For Claudia is letter D. And Mike is letter D too. Andrea coincides with D. Paula with D. Carmen with D. I think we have similar criteria. George, letter D. And yes, friends, D is the correct answer. In number 4, the correct answer is whereas. Yes, so whereas in early times, the main activity. And in 5, what's your opinion in 5? A, B, C, or D? For Claudia is A, for Andrea is B, for George is A. And for Carmen is B, for Mike is A, for Paula is A. And for Lydia is A. Well, friends, for Frankie Boy is A. Number 5, the correct answer is associated, A. Yes. So associated with markets would have been bartering. In words, what is the word missing in this expression? Very common expression in number 6. A, B, C, or D? B for Lydia, B for Claudia and Carmen, Mike, B, Manny, B, Andrea, B, and George, B too. Excellent. In number 6, the perfect choice is other. In other words, very common expression in English. In other words, exchanging goods today, most stallholders wouldn't be to number 7, A, B, C, or D. In number 7, B for Lydia, Carmen B, Mike B, Claudia B, Manny B, George B. Friends, you are right, everybody, because in number 7, according to Cambridge, keen is the perfect choice. Too keen on, no tomarlo con mucho entusiasmo, keen on accepting potatoes as payment, for instance, instead of cash. In contrast, what might be a common number 8, A, B, C, or D, innate opinions. For Claudia is letter D, for Lydia C, for Mike is letter B. We have all the options here. In number 8, D for George, B for Andrea, B for Carmen. In number 8, C for Frankie, C for Manny. In number 8, Cambridge considers that sight is the perfect choice. Sight, letter C. So in contrast, we might be what might be a common sight in a modern market in some countries is a certain amount of haggling. Haggling, friends, is a very interesting word. You should underline haggling or highlight haggling, because this is el regateo en los mercados. That is haggling, regateo, regatear, where customers and seller eventually on a price. Eventually, number 9, A, B, C, or D. What's your opinion? Lydia C, George C, Manny C. Number 9, friends' opinion. Carmen D, Claudia D, Mike letter D, and Paula letter D. And yes, in number 9, the perfect answer is agree, letter D. Yes, where customer and seller eventually agree on a price after what can sometimes be quite a heated debate. However, behavior which is in a market, what is number 10? A, B, C, or D? In number 10, opinions. A for Lydia, A for Carmen and Claudia, A for Albert, and Manny and George, A. And the answer for Frankie Boy also, and for Mike. Friends, the answer is A. Yes, in number 10, expected is the correct word. Behavior which is expected in a market in one country may not be acceptable in another. Even within one country, there may be some markets where you could hackle quite 11, A, B, C, or D. What's your opinion in number 11? George D, Claudia D, Manny A, Lydia D, Carmen C, but she's not very sure, Albert D, Mike D, Frankie Boy C, Andrea D. In number 11, it is letter D, my friends. Yes, in number 11, easily is the word, quite easily, and others where it would be number 12, A, B, C, or D, not to try. What is the option B for Lydia? B for Claudia. Albert coincides with B, George with B, Mike with B, and according to Cambridge, B for Frankie Boy. According to Cambridge, in number 11, in number 12, B, that is advisable, is the correct perfect answer. So listen to me now, because in number one is letter D, in number 2 is letter A, in number 3 is letter A, in number 4 is letter D, in number 5 is letter A, in number 6 is letter B, in number 7 is letter B, in number 8 is letter C, in number 9 is D, 10 A, 11 D, 12 B. They are 12. Friends, if you have 7 correct answers, you are passing the first part of use of English, the exam number 4 last year, right? So check it out, self-evaluate yourself. Interesting exercise. But now we are going to continue with our class, the real class. So we need to go, we need to go nothing, friends, because look at the time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but we have to assign the homework to finish this class, right? And we will continue on Thursday. The homework is on page 108 in your books. Everybody, please go to page 108. On page 108, we have a beautiful text with a picture, and the title of the text is My Greatest Influence. My Greatest Influence. I'm going to show you the page. This is the page, friends. Maybe you can see it on the screen. In this page, page 108, exercise number 1. Exercise number 1. And now on next page, on page 109, the page that you can see on the screen, exercise 3. I repeat the homework. Reading and use of English, exercise 1, page 108. Exercise 3, page 109. Okay? And this is the end of the class, friends. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for these difficult exercises you did. I hope you have a beautiful evening and see you on Thursday, okay? Goodbye, friends. I'm going to copy
Bye.
Bye-bye, friends.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.